going to
104, 7 seconds to play.
We're going to be talking basketball.
Dishes it to Barkley, who somehow finds daylight. Allen for the win! Yes!
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Sixers postgame show with Dennis and KJ McCoy. Proudly powered by TickPick. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Sixers postgame show. To my right, KJ McCoy. We got to get that intro changed up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll change it up, of course.
Because I'm a little bit more of a regular on these shows nowadays. Dennis is on a fishing trip in Florida, so it's just me and KJ for the time being. But we've been off for a couple of days. Sixers sort of rebounded against the Wizards and won on the road last night at Orlando, winning 5 of 6. So let's just jump straight into this sucker. KJ, Sixers have been good the last couple of days. What are your sort of takeaways? Sixers winning winning in Orlando. What are your takeaways overall on this squad?
Great win because, I mean, the Magic just came off a really crazy win in Brooklyn where I think they went to overtime and Paolo Banchero had that crazy bank shot for the win. So that was pretty crazy. So I thought for sure they were going to come off that win and really try and go after the Sixers. I mean, which they kind of did. I mean, they lost by 12. So, I mean, they still had a pretty decent game, but I mean, that was a good win for the Sixers. That was a really good win because they beat a team that was at that moment, they were 20-17. Now they're 21-18. The Sixers are now 21-15. So definitely a pretty good record right now in the standings. I mean, we are standing at the 5th seed of the Eastern Conference, and right now we are in 4th in our actual division of the, I believe, yes, Atlantic. I keep on forgetting. Yes, Atlantic. I don't know why I forgot that, but yeah, we're in 4th, so we got a big lead upon Brooklyn, but if right now the playoffs started, we apparently would make it, which is pretty cool.
And what the schedule though, it's this is going to be a good test for the Sixers because they're going up back to back against the Raptors, who are right in contention for that one of the top seeds. In the conference. So should be a good one. Now they don't have, years ago they don't have the Kawhis of the world anymore. But they're still a pretty solid squad.
Yeah, they're a pretty good squad. I mean, them having Scotty Barnes over there, who's doing pretty good. Grady Dick. They got a pretty good squad over there, young squad that definitely is going to help them in the future. So I think definitely that'll be an intriguing back-to-back game for them. I mean, they're literally just playing them in Toronto, and then they're playing a 2-game series with them. So pretty cool.
Yeah. So Sixers, they really needed to rebound after that tough one against the Nuggets. Before we jump into this one, specifically talking about the Magic, Sixers had a pretty dominant win against the Wizards. That must have been a good thing to get the monkey off the back of Joel Embiid, Maxey, VJ Ashton, that sort of deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was at that game, and it was great to see them because it was great to see them really conquer the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards are nothing. And I mean, that would have been really crazy to see them go back to back losses against nobodies, because that's literally what the Wizards starting lineup was. Literally, they just had Alex R. That's literally it. That was their only player that I really recognized from that roster. Besides that, I was like, who the heck is that guy? Who the heck is that guy? And that's honestly how it should have been against the Nuggets. It wasn't like that, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a good dominating win for them. They were able to beat them by almost 30 points. And I think VJ definitely was aggressive in that game. Tyrese has just been on a tear recently. Joel seems like I don't know if you saw his recent post. He was saying how he didn't think he would ever dunk again. I guess he was thinking maybe with his surgery, it might have went way more. It might have went better than we thought. It might have went better. So, I mean, I think with him dunking now, and I mean, he's not slamming it like crazy, but he's able to be like, yeah, I could dunk. And I think definitely that is something that's a great sign to see. So,
yeah.
I mean, we said before, though, as long as he doesn't do that self alley-oop thing, I think he'll be fine. But and he gets too cocky and whatever, but just slamming it easy, and I think he's doing that. And he definitely seems like he's having more of a role. If you look at his stats, I mean, in this game he didn't really show it, but in other games he's been stacking up in the assist column. He really has. So he's been kind of sharing the rock a little bit, kind of relying on his teammates a little bit more. I think he realizes how good VJ Edgecombe is and how he needs to get the ball as well. So I think with Joel, he played 31 minutes, 22 points. He was 7 for 17. He was 0 for 3 from 3-point range, but he's definitely kind of coming back to his senses a little bit, and hopefully he can just stay healthy, and hopefully he doesn't do the load management crap.
Yeah. We got a comment. Somebody asking if that is the playoff beard. Can you confirm?
Yeah, it actually kind of is right now. It definitely is. People are telling me not to shave it off. So I think it is the playoff beard for the Birds currently. So
let's go.
Yeah, Andrew's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is the playoff beard. So this isn't really coming off till we lose.
Yeah.
If we lose. If we don't, then it stays.
Exactly. Now, you talked about Joel. We got to talk about PG, because he had himself a really solid game, against the Magic. He sort of was the guy that, sort of came in this fourth quarter, and we had our guest the other night on the Philly Sports Pulse, Gerasmus Gervasilio, and he sort of compared and gave props to PG as being that guy that can be the plug-in player, and he'll give you a really solid performance. Overall in this one, PG came in with a really solid game, almost double-double, 18 points, 8 for 21 from the field, made both of his free throws, 9 rebounds, which that's really solid. And I feel like you're kind of getting a bang for your buck from the guy recently.
Right. Yeah, no, he's been playing really good, and I think him not being injured definitely helps out. And he seems like he's in a groove right now. And when I saw him at the Wizards game, he was making some great mid-range shots. He was banging some threes home. So and he was also getting some nice layups and everything like that. And he's also been able to finish recently. He had that nice slam a couple of games ago, which was nice. So I think PG definitely is gelling with this team. And I think he knows his role. I think he knows, okay, if I have to score 15 points a game, I'll do that. And he's been doing that. And that's what we need him to do. So I think definitely I'm liking what I'm seeing from Paul George right now a lot. It's really it's really cool to see him really kind of taking his role and just really lead by example.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned obviously Joel. I don't want to go over too much because you really you hit that point home earlier pretty well. But 15 for 19, 15 of 19 with 20 straight points. That's really solid stuff. And I think that sort of makes things easier, though, for guys, like VJ Edgecombe, like Tyrese Maxey. And kind of Maxey, he is our MVP. Another solid game against the Magic, coming in, checking in with almost 30 points, 29 on the day, 10 for 22 on the field, and just under 40 or so minutes, 38. And then against the Wizards, I believe he had another really solid performance. But that sort of Joel coming in and giving you, these solid games, it kind of makes things easier for the generator in VJ Edgecombe and our MVP in Tyrese Maxey for sure.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, with Joel playing like this, it's great for the rest of the team. It definitely is. So I think with Joel performing at a great level, I mean, I think he knows that he isn't the player he used to be. I think it's the same kind of thing with Paul George. I mean, if Joel can just score 20 plus points a game, I think that's fine. I think Joel knows his MVP years are kind of over, and really has to do with injuries. I feel like, but he can still produce, and that's the main thing. He can still produce. He can still produce at an all-star level when he wants to, and hopefully, I mean, just like keep him on the court is like the main key for him. I mean, he's got to stay healthy. That's the main thing for Joel Embiid and the Sixers if they want to have success. So that's a great thing. And I think also something we didn't mention either. I think people don't realize as well. The good thing is people are like, they think that VJ is going to score like 20 plus points a game. VJ only had, I think, like 6 points yesterday. He didn't have too many. And I mean, there's been some times.
He had six in 40 minutes. Which,
he's young. He's really young. And I think definitely with him, it's just like you gotta believe in what his potential is. And I think also when you have different nights where you have different guys scoring like this, it just shows that like you have reliable pieces. So right now I'm actually liking that we're having reliable players right now because players are looking reliable. So that's the good thing. I think when you call upon VJ, I think he will show up, and I think he has at the points that you need him to. But I don't think they needed him to show up last night. They were able to still win the game, and I think the good thing is the maturity of him. I think he's like, you know what, that's okay. I just want to see this team win, and I think that shows that like his maturity. And I mean, as a 20-year-old, I mean, this is insane to have that kind of mentality already in this league. I mean, it's awesome. So I think the sky's the limit for the kid. I'm not worried one bit about him, not one bit. So I'm just excited for him.
Yeah, another guy that I think we should be excited for. We really haven't talked like at all about this guy in the last couple of weeks. Kelly Oubre Jr. This is I believe his second game back after a knee sprain.
Yeah.
A little rough. I won't even lie. This one was a little rough for the guy. He was on sort of a minute thing, 15 minutes, a flat goose egg in terms of points. Yeah. But I think for him, I really look for him more on the defensive side of the ball. And if there's one problem with the Sixers, it is that defense. It's the perimeter defense. And I think if you've got him back in stride, back to full health, now it remains to be seen if you get that again. But if you have a Kelly Oubre fully healthy, to me, he's one of the best defensive players when healthy in the entire Eastern Conference. And I think him being, what he was before he, got that knee sprain would definitely help the squad. What are your thoughts on all that?
Yeah, with Oubre, it's a little different because now where his position was, Barlow's really the guy. Barlow's kind of taking his role a little bit if you think about it. They have similar games, I feel like, very similar games. And Oubre's trying to figure out his role right now because if you think about it, Oubre really didn't start the season. I mean, the starting five, I think, consist of what it was yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's still the starting five that it was like day one. So I think with Oubre, he's trying to figure out his role right now, especially coming back from the injury. And you could kind of just see certain players like really working with this. I mean, somewhat working with the system that Nick Nurse has. And I think Oubre is a player that knows how to work in the Nick Nurse system. So I think he'll bounce back, but he's just got to get the rust off. He's been out for a while. I think that's the main thing. So we just got to kind of wait for him. But I don't mind having Barlow in more at the moment because I feel like Barlow's been doing great. I really think Barlow's doing his job. We don't need Barlow to score a crap load of points. We just don't because we have other guys who can do that. So I'm fine with what Barlow's doing. I'm fine with his role. And I think with Oubre, it's a matter of him just getting the rust off.
Yeah. And when you have these guys that are, that are showing some of the rust, you have probably, honestly, to me, he's one of the most underrated guys on this squad, and he's been this way for a while.
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes, not the best night for him
Right.
against the Magic, but he's a guy that another sort of gut dude that you can sort of pluck in, really whenever you want. Like against the Wizards, he was really solid.
Yeah.
16 points, rebound and an assist, 50% from over 50% from the field. Hit about 30% of his 3-pointers.
Yeah.
He's a dude that can do stuff pretty much all over the floor.
Yeah. No, Quentin Grimes is awesome. I think his energy is great. I think he's great like off the bench as well. But I think, yeah, definitely he's been on a tear. And I mean, there's been some games where he hasn't had too many points, but he's been consistent from 3-point range. I think yesterday, I mean, I don't think it was I got to double check, but I don't think he had the best of games. I could be wrong.
No,
No, he
nope.
didn't. It's 6 points, but and he hit a three, which is good. But I mean, one of the things I'm a little like, and I kind of predict, I'm going to predict this as well. I don't think Jared McCain is really fitting with this team.
No. Mm-mm.
I don't think he's fitting with this team, unfortunately. And I do see his future, and I do see him getting traded.
Yep.
I see him getting traded, and I think the main thing, is that they have a guy like VJ Edgecombe now, where that was kind of like what Jared McCain's role is. Very different players, because VJ's a guy who will attack at the basket, more of a layup kind of, more of like a finisher at the rim, especially with dunking. He could shoot threes as well, but McCain was more like a pop-up shoot kind of guy. Kind of like he was kind of like when he was really good last year, before he got injured, he was almost looking like a Steph Curry kind of hybrid kind of player. He was chucking up threes. But he would be making them. Right now, it just seems like his form is off. It feels like in general, he's just he just isn't gelling with this squad. So I think with Jared McCain, the future really is unknown in Philadelphia. We're going to have to wait and see if he's still going to be a Sixer. But I think if there is anybody that would get traded, and it's a part of the business, I think it's going to be Jared McCain.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely, I definitely, can see somebody getting traded. I really think if you're going to trade somebody, like, I think the biggest need for the Sixers is in the defensive department. And that they came up, really solid against the Magic. The Magic, holding them to under 100 points. But yeah, I think if you're gonna trade for somebody, it's gotta be there. Dennis checking in. Love you too, Dennis.
Love you, Dennis.
He's at a wrestling show.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Getting out.
You said he was fishing. You said he was fishing.
Oh wait, yeah. I thought that.
I guess he fished yesterday or something. He was fishing though.
He definitely I know he posted something on his Instagram about the new bait or something that he got. I don't know.
Yeah, the bait. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that. I think we both commented on that. Yeah.
Yeah. He likes the beard from you.
Thank you.
And
beard,
he believes that I'm copying. I don't know what I'm copying.
You're not copying anything. You're fine. You're just Jesse. You're good.
Yeah. No, that's just Dennis being Dennis. But that is about to wrap things up. I don't know.
Wait, do you want to see what I wanted to give Dennis recently when I go see him down in Florida?
Yes, I do. No, okay, yeah. So I saw. My question is, how the hell are you gonna fit that in your car?
Well, no. It's a box. It's in a box right now. We'll blow it up when we get down there.
Oh, it's
in a box.
Oh, okay. It's deflated.
It's deflated. We'll blow it up when I go see him. I'll blow it up. I'll put it on his front yard, and he'll probably he'll probably go Brian Dawkins Weapon X on it.
Listen, follow through. Everybody follow through Bird's Instagram, TikTok, all that for that.
Maybe we do that. Maybe me, Jesse, and Dole all come together, or a bunch of other people too, and we all chip in and we get that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I don't know if I can entirely say this yet, but speaking of sort of collaboration and meetups, stuff like that, can I say that in a couple of days, the 302 Birds group, I believe, we're trying to get a game for all of us to go down.
Yes, we're going to the one on Friday against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, so I can't say yes.
Yes,
I believe Frosty
going to be at the Cavs game.
Yes, I was being a little.
You're going to be there, right?
Careful.
You'll be there too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Right, cool.
I'll be there with my pops.
Nice.
Shout out my pops, but
yes, sir.
We'll be there. I believe Frosty is gonna.
Frosty's coming. I think. I don't know who else is going at the moment. I have to check. I think. Justin's going.
Oh, Fiorello?
No, not Fiorello. What's his name? Jaden.
Oh, Jaden.
I got the J's mixed up. I have a friend.
Oh, producer Jaden. Oh, that's gonna be dope. Yeah. And then obviously you and Dalt.
I think it's supposed to be a throwback game. I don't exactly know. That's what Dalt was saying, but I don't know if it actually is because I don't remember them. I don't remember the Cavs on the throwback schedule.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see Donovan Mitchell. Isn't Donovan Mitchell? Isn't he a Philly guy? Like, isn't he from Philly? Or
no,
is that just me?
No,
okay.
No. If anything, he's a Mets fan actually because his dad played for the Mets.
Oh, ew. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind that. But either way, I love Donovan Mitchell. He's to me, he's one of the most underrated players in the entire league, and he's one of the biggest reasons why the Cavs, are having the success that they are.
Yeah,
we're 21-18 on the year, so that should be a good Friday night matchup. 7 o'clock. But yeah, the Sixers, they've got a little tough schedule coming up. I won't even lie. But
they got some tough opponents. Let's see what they do.
Yeah,
let's see if Nick Nurse can not be a screwball. Yeah, an idiot, screwball, a bozo, a lot of things.
Yeah. All righty, folks. And I think that'll wrap things up for today's show. A little quicker of an episode, but it is what it is. Sixers get the W though. That's all that matters. They won 5 of the last 6. And hey, I just want to thank KJ for hopping on real quick.
No problem. Of course.
A little I kind of threw this one together last minute, so gotta
no problem. I'm on.
Gotta
come on.
Absolutely, gotta provide for the 302 Birds family.
The Sixers family. Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all righty.
I know we got a game, even though tomorrow's big game for the Birds. Sixers got a game tomorrow at 6 actually. So I'll be somehow tracking that on my phone while I'm watching. It'll probably be in the 4th quarter of the Eagles. So then I'll probably, when the game's over, even though I'll probably be tired as crap, maybe I'll have the energy to watch the rest of the game on my phone. Watch that.
This is why I need to get YouTube TV back on my phone. Because I've got Sling right now, so it's I got a little pissed at the YouTube TV after that little debacle, and I wrote.
When it happened. So you stopped doing YouTube TV?
Yes, yeah. But the problem is, because of that, I've had to watch these Sixers games, Flyers games through we'll just say sites that should.
We'll just say We'll just say That's what we're gonna say.
Yeah. Sites sites that should not be searched.
Yes.
But it is what it is. We'll I just gotta not be broke and get, because YouTube TVs, that's some expensive shit, man.
It is, but it's better than cable.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Alrighty, folks. Enough of my rambling. We'll see you all later. Sixers next game coming up tomorrow, 6 o'clock against the Raptors. Should be a good one. Birds coming up soon. Should be a good one. But other than that, I think we say go Sixers, go Birds.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
104, 7 seconds to play.
We're going to be talking basketball.
Dishes it to Barkley.